Well, it's finally happened. Shabana Mahmood has finally put a leadership bid forward to become a Labour Party if everything goes to hell with Keir Starmer. Now, why have I said this? Because yes, there's no leadership bid at all, but it's clear from day one when this all occurred, when we talked tough on immigration, let's try and reset the clock and make it as if we never called you racist or xenophobe, all these other names like Nazi and so on and so forth. They're actually pretending this never happened. But sadly, there are people, and I've seen this a lot more online, thankfully, not in real life, who are getting so giddy about it. Oh my god, how cool is she? How edgy, how based it was from Shabana Mahmood to say this. And all of a sudden, the right start jerking off to this, literally. Guys, we went through the Tory era, and we saw exactly what happened. Not just under Cameron, under the other prime ministers after that, albeit Liz Truss was for like about 2 minutes. But that being said, you're really going to start trusting Labour now. First of all, need to get this passed through legislation. Two, obviously need to start enforcing it. And three, need to start seeing results. Now, of course, the reason why I never bought this in the first place, even regardless of what she says, because not to mention they started, stating that anyone who believes that we should stop immigration or cut it down at least, or stop giving refugee status to so many people, will obviously refer to them as racist and xenophobe and Nazi and so on. The reason I don't buy this anymore is because in the actual detail, which people don't bother to read, it's clear that Shabana Mahmood also made it clear that, well, if towns and villages want to take on refugees, they're free to do that. So it's not going to stop people coming over. There was no intention to do it. It was actually literally in the actual, not document, but the actual wording, that this is what she said. This is actually very clear. That, hey, if you want a town out they want to take, go, feel free to. And of course, once they're here, it's not very difficult to get rid of them. And what's going to happen is it'll be passed around different towns and villages, and the same situation is going to continue. So thankfully, most of us for now, are not going to buy this guff, and nor should anyone else for that matter, but sadly there are some that will. Now, of course, we all know why this is happening, because everyone's talking about it online now, and the media, while the economy is going to hell. Yes, that's right. Literally a week ago, we were talking about how bad the economy was, and everyone's talking about how base Shabana Mahmood is. What the effing hell is wrong with people out there? But this story will die down, another story will come up, and things will change very quickly, as we know, in the media. But guys, stay focused. Just stay focused, particularly those in reform and advance UK. Stop getting distracted by this nonsense, please. Just stop.